This program is a production of the Panoply Network, a subsidiary of Pizza Plea Media.
Welcome to Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's, the investigative journalism program where I ask the question, whatever happened to the pizza at McDonald's? I'm your host, Brian Thompson. Longtime listeners are well aware that I consider myself, and am considered by most of the leading experts in the field of considering, to be a multi-hyphenate. I am a journalist, an educator, an activist, a part-time musician, a board game designer, and a telephone dialing expert, among many other things. One such other thing is an author. Some amount of time ago, I authored the book How to Be an Investigative Journalist, which has gone on to become one of the best-selling books of each year it has been in publication. In fact, I spend upwards of 15 to 20 minutes per month personally personalizing copies of my book sold to customers through my website, howtobeaninvestigativejournalist.com, and some 15 to 20 additional minutes per month politely refusing to personalize copies of my book people have purchased from other outlets, as I do not see as much share of the profit when it is purchased in that manner. An extra 5 to 10 minutes of my monthly time is reserved for very discreetly personalizing people's copies of my book that have been checked out of the public library, since writing in a library book is somewhat frowned upon. But as much pleasure as I derive from knowing people have made use of the valuable wisdom written in my book, I derive almost as much outrage from the way in which my book could possibly be used by non-people, aka artificial intelligences, aka automatons, aka droids, aka robots. It has recently come to light that companies in the business of artificial intelligence have been gathering electronic copies of various copyrighted books and using them to train their AIs. After having consumed the book, the AI is then capable of offering a detailed summary to any user who asks, or even to regurgitate information from these books verbatim. If this initiative is allowed to continue, no longer will someone wishing to learn how to win friends and influence people have to travel to their local bookstore and enrich the coffers of Dale Carnegie's deadbeat great-grandchildren. This person would simply have to engage an AI to illegally share this legally protected information with them. Similarly, if I wanted to read about the sexual escapades of Osama bin Laden's ghost post his passing away, no longer would I need to legally purchase a copy of author P.R. Resurrector's novel Horny Ghost of Osama bin Laden, Rise of the Ghost. I would only have to log on to ChatGPT and ask it to tell me everything it knows about Osama bin Laden's ghost, its state of arousal, etc. Now the company Meta, which is the parent company of the company Facebook, which is a company founded by Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, is facing a class action lawsuit filed by several of my author colleagues who allege Meta's use of their copyrighted books to train its artificial intelligence is a violation of their copyrights. Even though How to Be an Investigative Journalist is the first book I have ever published, I had enough foresight to obtain my own copyright for it before publication by printing out a copy of the manuscript and mailing it to myself. But unfortunately, I simply do not have the time or the financial resources to join in this class action. Instead, I thought I might be able to stop Meta from illegally using my book to train its AI right at the source. Like most technology professionals, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg resides in the Bay Area of California, which plays host to a rather sizable Barnes & Noble bookstore. It seems reasonable, then, that if he should set out to buy a copy to feed to his robots, he would do so at this store. So I set about to protect my intellectual property by making sure this transaction never happens.
Thank you for calling Barnes & Noble Booksellers. Barnes & Noble, Sabrina, how can I help you?
Hello, my name is Brian Thompson. I'm an author. I was just calling to see if it might be possible to ban certain people from purchasing my book at your Barnes & Noble.
Is it to ban certain people?
Yes.
Unfortunately, you have to email, I think it is I forgot which email you're supposed to give, but I think it should be online.
Online.
You just email that email and the managers can get back to you. None of them are here.
Okay, just Google manager of Barnes & Noble email address.
I think so. Sorry, I don't have it for you.
Oh, apology
I'm in
accepted.
my office right now. Yeah. But have a good day.
Oh, you too.
Bye.
Were you talking to me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Welcome to Barnes & Noble. Noble, how can I assist you?
Hello, my name is Brian Thompson. I'm an author. I just got off the phone with someone working in your San Francisco area store. I had a request, and they said that I could contact management, but they didn't have an email address. I tried and obviously failed to Google said address, so that's why I'm calling the corporate number. My request is, I was just wondering if it would be possible to ban certain people from purchasing my book at Barnes & Noble.
So you want to know how to sell your book at Barnes & Noble?
Oh, no, I already wrote the book. It's actually one of the best-selling books in the world. But no, it's at Barnes & Noble. I was just wondering if I could ban certain people from purchasing it. I've learned that certain people have been purchasing books and using them for nefarious purposes, and I just want to make sure that doesn't happen to mine.
Okay, I can provide. What's your first and last name?
Brian Thompson. It's Brian with one R.
So that phone number is 800.
80. Oh, this is the one I'm supposed to call?
The one that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. One moment while I look for a pen. Okay, I have one.
Okay, so 800.
800.
799.
799.
5335.
5335. Okay, and is there anyone I should ask for in particular?
No, that's just for management. So I'm not sure who you would speak to over there, but they'll direct you.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for calling the HR Service Center. Your call may be monitored for quality assurance. Please wait for the next available agent. HR, this is Nicole.
Hello, Nicole. My name is Brian Thompson. I'm not really sure why I was given this number. I originally called a Barnes & Noble location in the San Francisco area, and I was hung up on. And so I called the corporate number, and they gave me this number to call with my question. But now I understand this is an HR number, and that doesn't seem appropriate. Can I just ask you my question and see if you can help?
Absolutely. I let you know, and I can see if I can help you.
Okay. Well, like I said, my name is Brian Thompson, and I am an author of one of the best-selling books in the world. And I was just wondering if I could ban certain people from purchasing it from Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, so I can provide you with an email. That's not my department, but the email I could provide you, they would be able to help you further with your inquiry.
Okay, an email address.
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Okay, one moment, please. Sorry, I just was using this pen and the ink sort of dried up. I'm trying to lick it. Okay, it's writing a little bit better now. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, the email is going to be the word publisher.
Publisher.
And then the word author.
Author.
And then the word inquiry, all as one. So publisher, author, inquiry.
Publisher, author, inquiry.
And it's going to be at bn.com.
At bn.com. Okay, but publisher, sorry, I've got a little bit of ink on my tongue. Publisher, author, and what was that again?
It was publisher, author, inquiry.
Publisher, author, inquiry at bn.com. Okay, well, thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Do you know what happened to pizza at McDonald's? Do you remember it? Please send all correspondence to pizza@mcdonalds@gmail.com. To support the show, please join my Patreon at patreon.com/pizza@mcd's for exclusive benefits. And for more information, including links to social media, merchandise opportunities, etc., visit pizza@mcdonalds.com. Thank you to my invaluable Patreon producers: Trisha Yates, Adam Crump, Dan Dreyer, David Friedman, Grant Bacon, Jacob Ford, Joe Kajik, Kimberly King, Kyle Tarak, Nicole Besta, Pam Gabriel, Polly Egan, Wesley, Will, Andrew Duffy, Andrew Ahmed Rubin, Billy Jean, Brad Allen Thompson, Gerald Lewis, Jay Poop, Calvin Thomas, Can You Fly Bobby, Laurel Paul, Mel, Mitchell Kordick, Opus Moreski, Paul Fu, and Ryan Guggenmoss. I'm Brian Thompson, investigative journalist.